Hey everyone, it's Rory the Bornean Witch, and it has been months since I've done a reading, but I needed to get back in it. We're in quarantine right now in my country. We're on not total lockdown, but it's pretty restricted, and I'm not allowed to go to work. I just work from home, so I am out of excuses. There is time. I'm going to start uploading videos, starting small. This video is going to be really short, but it's going to be no bullshit, straight to the point answers for why are you single and what can you do about it. The first thing I need you to do is to trust your intuition, to trust your gut. I need you to pick between 1, 2, and 3. No crystals, no cards, just the number in your head. 1, 2, or 3. Which number is calling out to you the most? Think about it, and when you're ready, the description has the timestamps. Hey there, group number 1. It has been forever and a day, but I am back and I am ready to give you a reading. Today's reading, of course, is why are you still single and what can you do about it? So if you picked group number 1, this is your reading. I need you to focus your energy into me so that I can channel from you. I apologize for any sounds that you may hear, but I have my windows open and my family's home, so it's going to be loud, but better a loud video than no video. Alright, group number 1. Group number 1, people who are watching this video, why are you single? What is in your way? Oh wow, that was quick. Knight of Swords. Somebody is kind of like, your approach to romance is very practical, isn't it? I feel like you have very high standards for somebody that you want to be with in terms of looks, in terms of how they are mentally, are they smart? Do they meet your standards? Because you probably have high standards for yourself and you want your partner to meet these standards. I am getting the message pretty clearly actually that your standards are too high. Not to say that it's not a good thing to have high standards and to expect a certain type of quality of the men or women that you bring into your life, but you're being unrealistic. And it's likely that you're being unrealistic about it because you're just so worried about them not being the right person. So you don't want to give yourself to this person for all of you wholeheartedly. You give yourself a little bit, and then when they do something that you don't really like, you're just like, whoa, no, you know what, I didn't want them anyway. Yeah, this didn't work out because I didn't want it. But that's not entirely true, is it? You did want it, but you're just really reluctant. You're kind of how do I say this? It's really like you self-sabotaging yourself here. You have these high standards in terms of romance where you let your mind do most of the work, where romance is more of like a heart thing. And it's really unusual for you to want a relationship so much, and yet you seem to kind of repel anyone who tries to get close to you. If you have a crush on someone, you'd be like, oh, well, he's like this and she's like this, so I don't want them anyway. So it doesn't matter if they don't like me, I don't want them anyway. We have 2 here. The one is overturned and one's not. Let's have a look at the one that's overturned. This is, oh hey, this is the Magician. So manifestation, making things happen for yourself, being in control of your own fate. Again, this is what I was saying just now. If you want someone, you can get someone, but you have to make it happen. You can't just meet someone nice, make a bunch of excuses for why you shouldn't be together, and then get so surprised when you're still single so long. You need to open up yourself to expecting new things, experiencing new things, meeting new people, and making this happen for yourself. Basically, I'm hearing that this hasn't happened because you're not letting it happen for yourself, so you need to let it happen. You need to go out more, meet people, open yourself up, talk to people that you wouldn't usually talk to, do things you wouldn't usually do. And this one is the 5 of Cups. Okay, so maybe a lot of this reluctantness to open yourself up to other people is because you were hurt in the past before. You got your feelings hurt by someone who was obviously very close to you. If you have not been in a relationship before, then it's likely that you have witnessed someone else be in a position where they're vulnerable, or they were vulnerable, where they got hurt. You saw someone get cheated on or something, and it just kind of scarred you from wanting to do stuff for yourself or wanting a relationship for yourself. And every time things just get a little bit, oh, I don't really like that, you kind of flake and you just give up on the whole thing. That's possible. I'm definitely seeing past pain. 100% seeing past pain, which is so weird because I feel like a lot of you haven't been, not all of you, but quite a few of you from group one, you haven't been in a lot of relationships before, maybe one or two or none at all. But there is a past fear, maybe from parents getting divorced or your older brother, older sister, someone in your family. You've witnessed the pain that comes with a relationship and it makes you very scared. But of course, don't be this way. But why are you still single? Because you yourself have made yourself single. You're scared about the pain that you will feel if it doesn't work out. You're very picky with the kind of people that you let into your life because you don't want to get hurt, but you need to make things happen for yourself. So now we've answered the why are you still single. Let's find out what you can do about it. I have here some daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. Let's find out what can you do about this situation. What can you do to open yourself up to love, to relieve yourself from these high standards, to not be scared of pain anymore. What can this person do about their future romantic relationships? It's important to say future romantic relationships because we all have future relationships. It's just not all of them may be romantic. Fresh air. Did I not just say this? I said you needed to get out more and I meant it, and so do the angels. You need to go out there and meet more people. You need to go out there and do new things, try new things. Fresh air can also talk about just cleansing yourself of like old habits and old thoughts. So if you used to think a certain way, you need to think in a new way. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for you to open yourself up to new things because you're expecting a different result, but you keep doing the same thing over and over. I mean, that's not going to change at all. So it could be about cleansing your mind as well as physically going outside for some fresh air, meeting new people, and doing new things. I really thought that one was going to fall out, but it didn't. Just one second. Oh, wow. Okay, a lot of it fell. I'm only going to take the ones that overturned. Oh, only one of it overturned. This one says, energy work. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Alright, so someone's got some built up bad juju, some bad energy. You need to cleanse yourself. Like I was saying earlier, it's funny that I mentioned that. Yeah, you definitely have some old habits and old mindsets that you need to break in order to, meet someone new and actually start a physical romantic relationship with someone. If we've been thinking the same way for a very long time, it can kind of become who we are. So if we're always worried about something, then things can always go wrong for us because we're always worrying, law of attraction and whatnot. So you need to kind of reset yourself in the way that you think and be more open to stuff out there in the world. Let's see if there's any more advice I can get for you on how you can be more open and how, I keep telling you to cleanse and have this new process of thinking, right? Let's see how you can do that. So not just me telling you what to do. Let me see if I can tell you how to do it. What exactly do you need to do? Time to collaborate. Okay, so you have Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. This card could come to you because it is talking about how you need to partner up with people and start trying different things, doing things you've never done before. Join a reading group, join a hiking group, join, I was going to say reading group, book club. You know what I'm talking about when I say book club? Join a book club, join a gym, join something, do something with other people because you can't meet more guys, more girls if you meet the same people. So join other people, meet new people. That's what I'm seeing with the collaboration card. Meet new people. Go out there and physically meet people, okay? Obviously, you can't do that right now because we're all in quarantine, but once this is all over, provided you are happy and healthy and not all, corona-y, you can go out there and meet some new people. Let's see if I can get something else for you. Oh, are you gonna fall? Yes, you are. Oh, it has gone under the table. 1 second. Did I not say that you were carrying something from the past that made you emotional and not want to be vulnerable? Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. So yes, maybe don't let go of the past completely because it is obviously very important that you remember what happened so that you don't get hurt. But also remember how lonely you are now, how you really want someone, and how every time you want to go back to bad behaviors, or you just want to stay home, or you don't want to try something new, remember what it was like when you were doing those things. Were you happy when you were just at home and had not much social interaction and you wanted love but you didn't have a boyfriend? Remember that, and maybe that will help you want to be with someone in the future and like give you motivation to like be out there. That's all I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, leave me a thumbs up and comment down below if you'd like to share your stories with us. I hope to see you in the next reading, whenever that will be. Group number 1, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hey there, group number 2. If you saw the number 2 in your head, or you picked number 2, this is your reading, and this is your message for why are you single and what can you do about it. Oof. Huh. I'm gonna put that back for a second because those are the exact same cards that came up for group 1. If you're meant to get them again, you will. I am already seeing a common trend between all of the decks today. King of Swords. Yes, King of Swords energy. Okay. I get the feeling that you're somebody who really likes being alone, you really value intelligence, you are, like, you want to be in a relationship, but you also really like being alone. And because of that, you might spend a lot of time at home, not going out much because you don't actually want to meet people. But you want a relationship, but you don't want to meet people. But you want a relationship, but you don't want to meet people. I get you. I'm like that. But you can't be this way, obviously, if you want a relationship. Of course, when you find somebody, they should enjoy spending time by themselves as well. But if they don't, then if you don't go out at all, you're never going to meet this person. So the very first thing that I'm seeing is just that you really value your alone time. You're really smart, you're really independent, you actually enjoy being alone. It's just on the rare occasions you're like, it would be nice to have a boyfriend, it would be nice to have a girlfriend, and I understand that. But for most of the time, you just enjoy being by yourself, and you being by yourself is why you're by yourself, because you're not meeting new people, right? Oh, we have a card here. So you have 2 masculine energy cards. The first one is the King of Swords, and the second one is the Emperor. So we have the number 4 as well, Aries energy. You might be in Aries, they might be in Aries, fire sign, whatever. But the Emperor is telling me that, again, you're super independent, you are very focused on yourself, you have that very fire energy, you're hardworking, you're dedicated, you're passionate, and I'm just seeing a lot of independence with these cards. Like, I don't need no man, I don't need a girlfriend, I'm pretty happy being by myself, and on occasion, you might feel lonely and then want a relationship. Another thing that I'm getting with the Emperor is it's likely that you have a bit of a temper, or you're a little bit intimidating, and because you're intimidating, it is why you're not very approachable. Like, if I've been saying, oh, you need to get out more, and you're like, woman, I do, nobody likes me, it's possible that you're very intimidating, and this isn't a bad thing. A lot of people are attracted to a very strong character, but if people don't know that they can approach you, even if they are interested, it's likely that they're not going to approach you. So one of the very clear things I'm seeing is that you seem kind of unapproachable, you seem like a little bit scared, a little bit intimidating, which is probably why people don't approach you or reciprocate when you try to talk to them. That's one of the signs of why you're still single. I think this lot might fall. Let's see if it does. I don't believe in pulling cards out. If it falls, it falls. It didn't fall. Oh, that one did. Oh, you have 2. Let's do this one first. The three of Wands. Okay. This card is kind of asking you to change your perspective on things. Right now, the reason you are still single is because you have a very specific way of looking at things, which is what I'm seeing here. And this very specific way of looking at things is challenging for you to meet new people. So if you feel like certain things should be done a certain way, if they're not done that way, you're not interested in the person. Very specific standards, I do see that. Plus, you have a very bleak outlook on people. I get the feeling that you don't actually like people very much. You probably enjoy people watching. You're probably a little bit judgmental. I'm just saying. And I see quite clearly that you really enjoy being alone. Like, even here, you are standing completely alone on a cliff with your cat. See the cat? And because you don't like people so much, this is probably why you're alone a lot. But on the rare occasions you want a relationship and you feel kind of lonely, you and me would get along really well. This is the High Priestess card. You are somebody who is also probably very spiritual. Okay, you are very intuitive. You're very clear on the things that you want, the things that you don't. So much independence, so much power. You are like CEO type energy, honestly. And I honestly don't. Actually, it's pretty clear why you're single, and this sucks. It's because you're amazing. You enjoy your alone time. You have killer self-confidence. You are a little bit intimidating because of your self-confidence. You are very sure of yourself. You have a unique way of looking at the world and looking at people and thinking about things. Your thought process is very unique. You're like you probably heard as a kid that you were like so mature for your age or something like that. And that's because you are. And all of these things are amazing, but it really intimidates people. So it takes a special kind of person to look past that and be interested in you for all the good things that you are while not being intimidated or scared off. I completely get that. I am very similar to the people in this group. Self-praise, I know. But I'm really feeling like that is why you were single, because you are so sure of yourself. You're like on another level. You're like on this level, and everyone else is like on this level, and you're like, get on my level, and they're like, I can't. You're all the way up there. You're on your own level. You have your own your statistics. Like, don't even. It sucks for people like you because you're actually so amazing, but other people don't realize you're amazing. So we find out though what you can do. So that's why you're single. Now let's find out what you can do about it. Oh. Reward yourself. Okay, so you are amazing. The universe acknowledges that you're amazing. I think that you're amazing. It's time that you reward yourself. So maybe you've been working really hard at something for now. Maybe you need to take a break and do something that you enjoy. Maybe while doing something that you enjoy, you'll meet somebody, like an art class, like hiking, like, I don't know what you're into, just go do what you like. And by indulging yourself into things that you like, then you're rewarding yourself and you're making yourself feel good. And that positive energy attracts positive energy, law of attraction and whatnot. But yeah, I also get the feeling that you're very hard on yourself usually. And that's just probably because, and that's probably because, you have high standards for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. Creative project, So like I was just saying, I just said this. Do something that you love. Start something that you've been meaning to do. So what can you do? Well, when you show somebody, okay, let's just say you're good at art. Maybe you're good at other things, but let's just say you're good at art. If someone is usually intimidated to talk to you because of how you look or how you carry yourself or what you say, if they are at an art gallery maybe and they see you standing there painting or having an art gallery, maybe your stuff is on the wall, they would come and approach you based on your talent, based on your creativity. So not based on the energy that you give up, but based on your talents right here. So I believe that this is a really good thing for you to do. Just do something that you're passionate about and wait for good things to come to you. So put good energy out there and have good energy come back to you. Here we have the card Go For It. I think there's something that you've been wanting to do for a while. Maybe the reason that you're single right now is because it's not the right time for you to be in a relationship. And that's probably because there's something about your life, maybe a life mission, some sort of passion that you need to do that you haven't done yet. So if you were in a relationship now, then it would be very difficult for you to achieve these things, right? So that's probably one of the reasons why you're still single, but you should just go for it, and then everything else will fall into place after. Let's see if I can get any more advice for you. You are a powerful individual, and you just need to be a powerful individual. You don't need to change. Everyone else needs to just get on your level. You need to do something that's for you. I feel like you are working so hard, which is probably for you, work and school. But you also need to work hard on taking care of yourself, that self-care, and just reclaim your power, like it says here with the card. You are this badass individual, and it's time for you to remember that and reclaim it. Just focus on what you want to do, and love will come when it's time. You, with your personality, you ain't got time for love. You ain't got time for a relationship. You just want to get to where you're going. That Aries energy is just like, I'm determined, I'm passionate, and I only care about my drive. Be playful. Sandpiper, what a cute bird. Sandpiper, be playful, just enjoy life. Don't worry about all the other stuff so much, okay? I know that's easier said than done, but I really do mean it. You're so serious about everything. It's time to enjoy, to play, to reward yourself. I really feel that for you. I do. Hey, group number 3, I just filmed the entire first part of your video and the camera wasn't recording. So let's just recap, shall we? These are the cards I pulled for you just now. The 8 of Cups. I was explaining to you that I feel like you've gone through some sort of hurt in the past and you left something. It could be a breakup, a divorce, a crush that didn't go right, some sort of hope and dream that didn't work out, and you are very hurt in this time. I also said that I felt like you were in a low point in your life, and I was trying to explain that when you feel bad, you attract bad things, and when you feel good, you attract good things. So I feel like you're kind of like not feeling bad or in a bad place, but you're just kind of like meh or whatever, or meh. And because of that, you're attracting meh things to you as well. And then the next card you got was the 8 of Pentacles. So I was suggesting that I felt that you were trying to numb your loneliness or trying to like forget about your emotional problems by diving into work. You could potentially be like a low-key workaholic. If you're a student, then you just focus on your studies a lot and you don't take a lot of time for yourself, and you indulge in work and you throw yourself into work and studies because you are so, you're trying to escape from how you feel, and work distracts you, studying distracts you. You're probably in the middle of studying or doing something very important right now. You're high school, you're university, you're doing a course for work, you're in the middle of a project, something big is happening. With the 8 of Pentacles, I just feel like you are trying to drown yourself in work right now, and that's another reason why a relationship is not there for you yet. Then the last card, which is around the time I realized I wasn't recording, is the 4 of Swords. And I had a bit of a laugh. I'm kind of glad that I didn't record that, but because I feel like you guys are resting and recovering and healing from something. Like I said, I don't know what it is. It could be a breakup, it could be some sort of past trauma, some bad experience, some just meh or whatever. But the reason that a relationship is not coming into your life now is because you are not ready. It's very clear to me with this card that you need to rest and heal. Now you may say, no, Rory, I'm fine. I'm ready to get back in the dating game. Yeah, but you're not though. The universe doesn't feel like you are ready. You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to the universe. It knows better. And it is very clearly telling me that you are not ready to get back out there. You need to heal. You need to rest. You need to decide exactly what it is that you want and be more comfortable with yourself. Be open to what it is that you really want. And you need to just heal. Give yourself some time. I don't know why you feel this way, and my heart goes out to you, but there's something that you need to get over in order to move on. Speaking of moving on, I've told you now why I think you're single, and now it's time to find out what you can do about it. Because what is the point of getting all this information if we can't change anything, right? So let's see if I can get some advice for you on what you should do, what you can do to improve the situation, to heal. Wow. Girl, guy. Acceptance. Yo, I don't know what happened to you in the past, what experience you went through, but you are clearly living in denial. You were trying to just drown yourself in work and not acknowledge your feelings, but you need to accept whatever it was that happened and address it so that you can move on. So the very first thing you need to do is accept that this is how things are. Yes, this happened. Yes, this is happening. Yes, this is going to happen, but I accept it and I am going to thrive despite of it. Okay? Accept. Oh gosh, sorry, I dropped those. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm just going to take all of them, but like 3 cards fell out. All the cards fell all over the floor. Okay. It is about to rain, so I'm trying to wrap this up before the rain makes it like impossible for you to hear me. First things first, let your past go. Whatever happened in the past, accept it. Once you accept it, let it go. You learn from it, but don't hold on to it and like let it hinder you from living in the present. This reading is making so much sense to me. Next card. Steady progress. It's good to know that you are healing. The universe recognizes that you are heading in the right direction and you are healing, but you need more time. It is not time for a relationship right now. So steady progress means that it's definitely going to happen, but it is going to take a while, and you shouldn't rush things, especially if you want it to be good and last for a long time. Don't rush a relationship. Don't rush love. Last card for this deck is perfect timing. So you will meet somebody and it is going to be amazing, but you can't control when it's going to happen. You just have to wait for the perfect time, and when it comes, it will come. You need to focus on healing. You need to focus on accepting your past, letting it go, moving forward and healing. And when the time is right, you will meet somebody and it is going to be amazing. Like the universe will literally send someone to your doorstep. Alright, let's see if I can get some more advice from you, from these cards. I love these cards, they're so beautiful, but they're so hard to shuffle because the deck is so thick. Oh. It says, oh, what a beautiful card. Cow spirit, miracles are endless. So you may feel kind of helpless right now, like, oh, it's never gonna happen, whatever. But it will happen, and it is going to be amazing. You just need to be patient and believe, have faith that this is going to work out for you, provided you are ready and the timing is right. Miracles can happen. The cow said so. Sticking out. Should we take it? That does not relate to your situation at all. This is why I don't pull cards. Okay, it looks like another card doesn't want to come out for you. I'm going to try one more time, but if nothing jumps out, I'm just going to stop the reading here. Okay, so nothing wants to come out. I'm not going to force it to come out, otherwise it's just not going to make sense for the reading. But I hope this helped you, and I hope to see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, let me know down below if this made sense to you. thank you so much for this reading, group number 3, and I hope